The hype is real, guys. RETROBLOX exclusive reports are coming out left, right, and center. This thing is getting reported on by big name media out there. Okay, big name YouTubers are getting reporting on this. Nintendo Life has got an exclusive interview with the creators. They've reported on it. Even the Irish Times has reported on the RETROBLOX. And this was all part of the marketing campaign. This was all planned to happen by the creators. They purposely started marketing this thing 2 months prior to the release, as they've only just slowly revealed more and more about the console. Most of the information's out there now, but 2 weeks ago you couldn't get very much. Okay, so they've been getting it down to the wire here. Okay, it's almost March, 1 month to go. I'm sure there's gonna be a plethora of more information to come. For example, they haven't revealed too much about the live streaming. They haven't gone into detail about recording your videos in HD, so you don't need those third-party hookups. Friggin' third-party crap that you gotta go buy on Amazon. In some cases, costs $200-300 to be able to record your retro games in high-definition HD and be able to do it easily and hook it up to your laptop. You know, they'll go into more detail about that. Will you be able to hook up your microphone? Is it going to hook up to your laptop? Are you going to be able to plug in a camera, perhaps? I mean, who knows? But anyways, a lot of hype. When the Irish Times reports on this thing, to me that says, okay, it's got the media exposure to make it to the next level, which is fat stacks. Okay, fat stacks. I do have my piss poor microphone in today, but I'm going to try and get through this report. Party Game Network, RETROBLOX exclusive report. I'm reporting on all the other exclusive crap that's been reported on, that you had to go to the exclusive sources to get the exclusive crap. So number one, I picked the stuff that was most interesting, the most important stuff, and I compiled it into a list of, I believe, 5. 1, what is capacity likely to be of the console, and does this extend to CD-based games as well? Because we all know CD games are, 100 million times larger than the old NES games that, friggin' calculator on your PC, program calculator on your PC runs more megabytes and more bytes in one of those games. I'm exaggerating, but you get the point. And the answer is the console itself is going to have 16 gigs built in, which is more than enough for retro games. Even the Sega Genesis Super Nintendo games use basically nothing. If you actually go and look at how much space those NES games used, for example, it'll blow your mind. I don't remember an example. I don't remember any particular games, but I looked it up once, and my mind was blown that they could create such amazing games with such little memory back then. So then the question is, okay, well, what about the CD-based games? What about my Team Buddies? What about my Star Ocean, my Vagrant Story, my Wild Arms? What about all my great games, my Final Fantasy VII? That's gotta be a big game. And the answer is, you will be able to hook up a separate whatever mass storage device that you want to use, SD mass storage device, external hard drive. You're going to have options. You can hook up whatever mass storage device that you choose. You can go with it. They gave an example that the team currently uses a 200 gigabyte, and they claim that you can store about 300 CD-based games onto a 200 gigabyte mass storage device, which costs chump change $69.99 on Amazon. So it's fairly cheap, and I highly doubt any of you actually own 300 CD-based games anyway. I own a crap ton of retro games. I collect all systems right up to the PS2, and I highly doubt I have 300 games. The next question is, why did you decide to adopt a modular approach instead of having all of the slots on a single unit like the Retron 5? 2 answers to this. Number 1, they're planning to have a solid 10 to 15 systems on one console. So if you put 10 to 15 systems on one console with the ability to hook up the original controllers for all of those systems, good friggin' luck. How big's the system going to be? It's not even going to fit on a shelf. It's not even going to is going to be bigger than your TV. Like this, from a storage standpoint, and taking up sheer space in that living room. If your console's taking up more space than a friggin' 50-inch TV, you got a big problem. Right? That's a big whopping mother crap ton of a console. So yeah, okay, maybe you're still thinking, okay, well, still I want my Retron 5, but again, the competitors don't offer you the one-stop complete solution like the RETROBLOX. RETROBLOX is going to have every single system. Retron 5 does not. And not only that, again, you're going to be able to hook up all of your controllers and legally play every game that you have. No system can compare. So tell us the price. There's people out there who've been dropping out random numbers coming out their rear that they're just making up, and they think that it's going to be a very expensive console. I've heard as high as $500, but in reality they've already told us that it's going to be under $300. Not only will it be under $300, they said it will be way under $300. Okay, I forget the exact quote, I don't have it in front of me, but it's going to be well under $300 for the base unit. Probably by the time you get all the modules, maybe it could go higher. But they haven't even invented all the modules yet. They haven't even announced all the systems that they would like to. They want to add more systems in the future. So especially after this thing's going to be a huge success, who knows? Maybe a year from now they're going to pull some wizardry off and get a Sega Saturn emulation going using their hybrid emulation. Next on the list. Everyone out there saying, well, come on, after you tell me the price is going to be way under $300. But this console sounds so blow your balls off good. Is it really real? Is this real? Is this real life? What's going on here? Did I wake up and friggin' time travel to, what was it, 8 months ago? During the Coleco Chameleon era? Is this the Coleco Chameleon? That's what people are thinking. That's what people are thinking. I'm not making this stuff up. It's a problem. It's such a problem that Nintendo Life had to clear the air on this. They had to get an exclusive interview on this. And yeah, this system has already been shown at trade shows. This system exists. It's built. It's ready to go. The team behind it is a very reputable team. They've been behind games such as Titanfall, Ratchet and Clank. I believe they were even a part of Fallout, one of the Fallout games. And like, these guys are the real deal. Okay, and the system's the real deal. It doesn't take a monkey to figure that out. So you know what? The answer is ultimately yes. This system is blow your balls off good, and yes, it is real. So get that soap ready. I recommend goat milk soap. Great soap. Good on your skin. Good for your balls. Give your balls a good scrub. Give them a good shave. And what kind of gun you choose to use or explosive device you choose is up to you. But don't blow them off until this thing ships out. So conclusion: why would this be better than Retron 5 Retro Freak? I kind of already touched on all those reasons, for all the reasons I've previously mentioned, such as the one-stop shop console. You'll never need another retro console ever again in your entire life. You can use all of your old controllers. You can streaming capability to both YouTube and Twitch, and also HD video recording, which they haven't revealed too much on. It's kind of whispers right now, and I'm hoping that they reveal more on that. When will we see the RETROBLOX on store shelves? That's a very good question, and the answer is 8 to 10 months after the end of the Kickstarter, and I believe the Kickstarter should be, 30 days long? And yes, they will get whatever money that they're asking, because I know that they're also looking for investors as per their website. This is not just, they don't just need money from Kickstarter. They're getting money left, right, and center handed to them by investors who want a piece of this system because they know it's going to do so dang well. It's not actually going to be sold in stores, at least that we know of yet. The Ouya actually was sold in stores. If anybody remembers the Ouya, I don't remember if it was Best Buy or Target, but somebody actually carried that console in limited quantities, obviously, and rightfully so. But the Ouya was hugely successful, and yeah, it was a bit expensive for what you got. I mean, it was never designed to compete with Nintendo or PlayStation. For what it is, there are a lot of people out there that respect and love it for what it is. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of the RetroBlox. Are you going to be ordering one? I'm going to be ordering one day one. I'm going to be the first one to back that thing, get some of the, maybe some of the specialties for the higher tiers in funding.